Hello, my name is Isabel Joby, and today I'll be doing a summary on The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Book 2. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It is night, and Gringoire has left the palace. As he has not paid his landlord, he has to stay in the streets. Gringoire wishes to be alone, but runs into the procession of the Fool's Pope. He avoids them and comes out opposite the river Seine and the ferryman's hut. He stares at the hut, but is disturbed by a firework. Irritated, he goes to the Place de Grève. Very little of the Place de Grève remains in modern Paris, except for one historical turret. The rest of the square has been built over with modern houses. However, in 1482, the whole square was surrounded by Gothic buildings. In the middle of the square, there were gallows and a pillory. When many parts of the city contained places of public execution, punishment and torture, the only place that remains in 1830 is the gallows in the Place de Grève, where prisoners can still be hanged. When Gringoire reaches the Place de Grève, he tries to reach the fire, but he is unable to do so because of the crowd. The crowd is watching a gypsy girl dance, and Gringoire is mesmerized. The girl happens to be called Esmeralda. The girl finishes her dance and calls the Jolly, her goat, to do a trick. The goat does so, but Claude Frollo says that this is witchcraft. The Fool's Pope parade arrives at the square, but Frollo rips out Quasimodo's crown and tells Quasimodo to follow him. Gringoire decides to follow Esmeralda despite all the possible dangers. He follows her through many roads until he loses sight of the gypsy. Gringoire hears a scream. The girl is held by two men. One is Quasimodo. As Gringoire calls for help, the other man disappears. Quasimodo throws Gringoire away and carries Esmeralda. Suddenly, another person arrives. Phoebus, the captain of the king's guards, appears and pulls Esmeralda from Quasimodo's grasp. Quasimodo tries to attack Phoebus, but the king's guards seize him and drag him away. Esmeralda thanks Phoebus and runs away. Gringoire lies on the pavement where Quasimodo has thrown him, in front of an effigy of the Virgin Mary. At first, dazed from his fall, he daydreams about Esmeralda. He realizes, after a while, that he is cold and wet from lying in the gutter, and he wakes up. He suddenly remembers that he saw two men attacking Esmeralda, and he knows that one of them was Quasimodo, and he assumes that the other was Claude Frollo. As Gringoire lies in the gutter, a group of children run down the street, dragging a mattress behind them. They have taken the mattress from the house of a blacksmith who has just died. Without seeing Gringoire, the children throw the mattress on top of him and start to set it on fire. Gringoire realizes that he is about to go from one extreme to the other, too cold or too hot. When Gringoire bursts up from under the mattress, the children take fright and run away. They think it is the ghost of the blacksmith coming back to haunt them. The next day, the church confiscates the mattress and puts it on display. The priest who takes it charges people to visit it and claims that the mattress was the site of a miracle. The Virgin Mary exorcised the spirit of the blacksmith, who hid in the mattress to avoid the devil. Gringory stops running when he realizes that he has left the mattress behind, the only source of warmth. When he returns to where the mattress was, he finds some beggars. As he tries to run away from them, he is caught and brought to the Court of Miracles. The Court of Miracles is known as the City of Thieves. The fake beggars bring Gringory to the King of Fiends, who is Clopin Trolofeo. Clopin makes Gringory tell him who he is, and Gringory replies that he is a poet. As Gringory pleads with Clopin, Clopin declares that Gringory should be hanged. Gringory demands a fair trial, and Clopin says that he will spare him if he can prove himself as a thief. He tells Gringory to steal from a dummy with bells. However, Gringory fails. Clopin says that Gringory will be hanged when he remembers a tradition. The tradition is that if a girl wants the man being hanged, he shall be saved. Gringory is inspected by 3 women, but they all reject him. Just as he is about to get hanged, Esmeralda comes in and says that she shall have him. Esmeralda then hangs a jug to Clopin, who breaks it. The jug is broken into 4 pieces, and Clopin announces that they are husband and wife for 4 years. Gringory finds himself in a chamber with Esmeralda. Feeling happy, he tries to hold Esmeralda, but she escapes and holds a dagger. Gringory is surprised and asks why she married him. Esmeralda replies that she married him to save him. Gringory promises not to repeat his actions, and he asks for dinner. Esmeralda, amused, gives him some food. Once he finishes his food, he finds Esmeralda dazed. She is startled by the jolly, and Gringory asks her questions and tells her his life story. Esmeralda asks him what Phoebus means, and he replies that it means sun. A bracelet falls from Esmeralda's wrist, and as Gringory bends to pick it up, she disappears. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe for Book 3.